Hi everyone! Today we are going to be talking about the muscles in our body. Alright, and these are going to be some guided notes. So as I'm talking, I will be going over these slides, but I will also tell you when you need to pause this video to copy some notes into your science section of your notebook. So on the page that you're going to take these notes, I want you to put the word muscles at the top so you know when you go back and look over these notes what your notes are about. So, first off, let's start with a definition for our muscular system, alright? So that is a body system that allows for movement of the human body. And as you can see, this diagram over here is giving us a picture of our muscular system. So I do want you to pause this video and copy this definition down into the science section of your notebook, just on that page where you put muscles at the top. Alright, now let's talk about what our muscles specifically are. So our muscles are soft tissue in the human body that allow for movement. Okay, so any kind of movement we do is from our muscles. And I also want you to copy this definition right under where you put muscular system. So, what do our muscles allow us to do? Our muscles allow us to move our bodies, and all of our movement of our body is controlled by our muscles. So, like when you're walking, running, skipping, riding, riding your bicycle, any movement that you are making, that is controlled by your muscles. Our muscles also help us with our posture, so like sitting up straight, standing up tall, and it keeps our heart pumping blood through our body. So what is a voluntary muscle? A voluntary muscle are muscles that move under your control. So when you pick up a pen, when you pick up a cup to drink a drink, when you are writing something on your paper, when you pick up your iPad or your tablet, all of those you're using voluntary muscles. And I want you to take a minute, pause this video, and write down this definition for voluntary muscles. So we talked about voluntary muscles. Now let's talk about involuntary muscles. And these muscles are muscles that work without any thought or action, so we don't have to do anything to make these muscles work. For example, our heart is a voluntary muscle. All right, it pumps our blood without us even having to tell it to pump blood. It just does it constantly. It's always working. So I do want you to take a minute, pause this, and write down the definition for an involuntary muscle. You could also put that the heart is an example of one. So we talked about voluntary muscles and involuntary muscles, and all of our muscles can be categorized into those two categories. But what are our different types of muscles? So we have a couple different types. We have skeletal muscles, which are the muscles that are used to move around, and they cover our bones, all right? And then we have smooth muscles, and these muscles don't connect to the bones. These muscles control our organs in the body. And we also have our cardiac muscle, which is always working in the body. It pumps our heart and blood throughout our body. So take a minute and pause this video and write down these three different types of muscles, okay? And once you've done that, enjoy the rest of your day.